Here's your host, Clay Nelson.
Hey, hi, Happy New Year, 2008.
Woo,
Wow.
Happy New Year.
This is Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour, and we are rocking here today. Now, the show today is all about commitment and really wanting what you want. See, if you don't really want what you want, you're not going to get it. And that includes all the first of the year promises and commitments and you name it. Now, I want to start a new part of this show this year, and it's called You Call Me, We Talk. All right? So now, my number here at the studio locally is 564-1290. 564-1290. Long distance or streaming, you can call in at 866. This is a free line, by the way, and 866-564-1290. That's 866-564-1290. So I want this to turn into a talk show. A talk show is where I don't do all the talking. You all get to do some, you know. You call in, you ask questions, you make statements, you agree or you disagree or whatever, and we rock and roll. Now, the next way you can get to me is you can email me at clay@mediasb.com, mediasb.com, or you can go into claynelsonlifebalance.com/watch, WATCH, and you can live stream with me. That means you can see what we're doing here in the studio. You can see the great boards behind me. You can see what kind of shirt I've got on and that I am real. You can then email. You can sign in. You can email questions to me, and we can talk back and forth, right? Live stream. You can see it live right on there. Now, if you want to find out about old shows or the shows, we've got about, 80 shows in the can.
Wow.
So you can go to www.youtube.com, okay, /CNLB. That's Clay Nelson Life Balance, /CNLB. And you can check out any of the last, 20 or 30 shows. How many shows we got up there, Diego? We used to have 30 or 40, don't we? 30 or 40 shows. On every show is a different topic. Go check it out there. But come on and participate. So, again, call in at 564-1290 local. Long distance, 866-564-1290. Or email, and emails are coming in right now, clay@mediasb.com. So now, today's show, commitment, really wanting what you want. Now, think about this. Today, I've already talked to 11 different clients. 7 of them were complaining. And this is United States wide. So I've had 7 phone calls this morning complaining. And you know what the complaint was? It's, another year. Same old, same old. Or guess what? Another year. I didn't lose the weight. I didn't make the money. My company isn't bigger or better. My life's not better, and my marriage is worse. And I'm just going, okay, when would you like to be done with that conversation? See, because you're the only person that can change how your life's work. You're the only person that can change how your marriage works. You're the only person that can communicate better. Or how about this? You're the only person that can really ask for what you want. And if you don't ask for what you want, no one can read your mind. How about that? You got it? Now, here's a quote for you. Don't wait for someone else to make your life terrific. That's your job. I'll say that again. No one else can make your life terrific. That's your job. Now, I know it sounds like a real bummer, like, oh gosh, I have to be responsible for it all, or oh gosh, why me? Why do I have to grow? Why can't someone else grow? It's because there isn't anybody else. When you look in the mirror, do you see somebody else? I don't think so. And if you're the only person that has to say in how your life turns out, and it's not terrific, you better take the job on, or it ain't gonna happen. So get it, all right? If you don't have what you want on January 2nd, 2008, the thing I'm going to tell you, the coolest thing, the biggest gift I can ever give you is it's your fault. And the gift is, if it's your fault, you can change it. You don't have to wait for somebody else to first see it, then admit it, and then change it. You can just change it now. So would you like to do that? So if you have an opinion on this, give me a call at 564-1290. If you're streaming or calling long distance, call me at 866-564-1290. I mean, I dare you. Call in here. Come on. All right? Now, got some emails flying in here. What do we got?
They're coming in already, Clay. You know, people are ready here. They're starting 2008 with a bang.
Yeah. What do they got?
This one's from Cindy. It's pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
Says, my spouse recently made a pretty big production regarding a commitment he was making to get in shape. Yet I don't see him changing anything. Do I say something or do I keep quiet? Signed, biting my tongue, and it hurts.
Oh, God.
Everyone's a comedian in 2008.
Well, especially for the next 3 weeks, there are more contracts signed to join gyms than any other time. And then for the next 2 weeks after that, gyms are packed. And then a week after that, there's less. And a week after that, there's nobody. People that own gyms make more money in the month of January, February than any other time. And then the rest of the time, they just dust off the machines, you know? Now, here's what you do. Hey, remember, everybody out there in listening land or radio land, the email says, hey, my spouse made a commitment about getting in shape, but he's not doing anything. So here's what you do is, one, you ask permission to shoot straight with a smile. You say, honey, can I shoot straight with you? And he'll look at you like, oh, God, here it comes. And he'll say yeah, or she'll say yeah. And then what you do is you say, would you like some help being held accountable for doing what you committed to? And they'll probably say yeah. All right, they probably will. And then what you do is you say, okay, what are you committed to? Are you committed to losing a whole bunch of weight, or committed to just changing the lifestyle that will cause the weight to be lost? All right, so you give them choices. Any one of those chosen will cause the weight loss. Look, you can't lose weight if you keep eating the same way. You can't lose weight sitting around and thinking about it. You can't lose weight eating red licorice, wonder if the red licorice will ever not be fattening. You know what I mean? And by the way, let's get clear about losing weight. I know a lot of very, very happy, overweight people who are doing just fine in their life. I know a lot of people that are overweight that aren't doing so fine, that their body, their constitution can't handle the weight that they're carrying. So if you're overweight and you're happy and your body's handling it okay, got it. You know, you don't have to go with everybody else say. You don't have to jump on the bandwagon to be some male or female model someplace. If you're unhappy about your physical dimensions, then let's change it. But you can't change it by making yourself wrong. Okay? Ain't gonna work. Okay, now, here's another one for you. Napoleon Hill said, effort only fully releases its reward after the person refuses to quit.
That's good.
Da-da. In other words, whatever you start, you have to finish. You know, I have a youth workshop that I do, and I do all over the United States, and I help kids, troubled kids, get their act together and learn how to communicate and how to forgive, because really that's all you got in life. And how to get back in school and how to learn and how to use a computer and how to do all kinds of stuff. And I do it as much as possible. And people ask me all the time, Clay, I want to start making a difference for kids. What should I do? What should I make sure I do first and foremost? And I say, don't ever quit what you start, because those kids are used to being quit on. So I'm saying the same thing to you out there now, is if you're going to go on a diet, great, just don't quit. If you're going to go and be different, if you're going to stop drinking, stop smoking, if you're going to stop yelling so much and learn how to modulate, then do it and don't change it. Absolutely be that person from now on. You want to know how to do that? Teach it. Okay? Now, I have to go on a break, and I'm committed to come back, so you can bet I'll be here. So call in 564-1290, long distance 866-564-1290, or send an email to clay@mediasb.com. Happy New Year. I'm not going anywhere. I dare you, get on back here. Just